Most people just buy stocks and sit there and wait for them to go up, but what if your stocks could actually pay you every single week? I'm going to show you exactly what I do in Robinhood to get paid for my stocks every single week. So buy and hold is basically just buy and get old because it takes a really long time, and dividends take forever to actually start seeing some passive income unless you have a huge amount of money. So this is the system that I teach on this channel, and it is with covered calls. So in order to do this, we're going to need 100 shares of some stocks. I'm going to show you exactly what stocks I'm buying, exactly why I'm choosing them, and exactly how to do it step by step in Robinhood. So right now, my buying power is 5,568. The reason why my buying power is so high, because my last week's covered calls got assigned. So SoFi Technology got assigned at $17, so that amount of money is in my account now. My Ford covered call got assigned, but this isn't a bad thing because I paid way less than 17 for SoFi and I paid way less than $12.50 for Ford, so I made money when the stock was sold, and then I also made money from the premiums. The last premium I made, SoFi, was 52. So now I am going to redeploy that capital. So this will be the exact same thing if you're starting this from scratch. So the first thing that I want to buy is going to be SoFi Technology again. The reason is it went up a lot. I had it at a lot cheaper, but I still think it's going to keep growing, and the options are really good on this one. Some stocks pay more premiums than others. So SoFi Technology, buy, and then now I am going to do 200 shares. And if you only have enough for 100, you could do that. But as you scale up and start saving your premiums and saving and investing every month, then you could scale it up. So this one I am going to do 200. Review. Buying numbers of shares. Always double and triple check these. Number of shares, 200. Market buy. Boom. I'm going to do Ford. Ford is a great stable stock. You want stocks that you heard of that are pretty stable, that aren't going to go up and down a lot. And this one, it also pays a dividend. So that is a bonus that you're going to get the dividend. And this one's only $1,200. So we are going to buy 100 shares. This is a great first stock to start doing covered calls in, Ford. So 1282, 100 shares. Buy. All right, so now we have our 100 share positions. So now this is exactly how you're going to buy covered calls, exactly how I do it. There's other ways to do it that are more complicated, and you could make more money or lose more money. But this one is really simple because I only have to spend like 5 or 10 minutes on Monday. They expire Friday, and I don't have to do anything. I could focus on my YouTube channels and my other businesses. So let's do this. So SoFi, we have 200 shares. So we are going to press it, and then we are going to go to trade. And then here you're going to see trade options. If you don't see trade options, you may have to upgrade your account to Robinhood Gold in order to trade options. I think it's like $5 a month. But if you see trade options there, then you're good. Trade options. And now always buy them for a week or two, 1 to 2 weeks. So I like to buy them on Monday, have them expire Friday. Super simple. Now the stock is 1933. So if you want to be more risky, you could buy the 1950. But it's very likely that it's going to go over that price. This stock's been jumping a lot. So you could do the $20, which is going to be 29, or you could do 16. I'm going to play it really safe this week because my last week's got assigned. So I'm going to make less on the premium, but have a lot more of a chance of keeping my stock. So now 2050. So now you press the plus. Make sure at the top we're selling a call. You don't want to buy a call. That's a different strategy. You don't want to buy a put. You don't want to sell a put. We're selling a call. So we have more than 100 shares. So the worst thing that is going to happen when I do this, right now, I just bought the stock just now. You saw me do it at 1936. Worst case is it goes over $20.50, and then all my stocks get sold at $20.50, which is a big increase from 1936. So it's either I make money from the increase and make these premiums, or what I want to happen is I just make these premiums and I could keep doing it every single week. So I have 200 shares of it, so I am going to buy 2. So I'm selling a call for SoFi Technology. I'm selling 2 of them to expire on 4/24 at $20.50, which is pretty high compared to where the stock is now. So right now, sitting here in my office, I am going to make $33.92. Worst thing that happens is it gets sold, but I don't really care because it gets sold more than I bought it for, and I just bought it now, so I'm not like emotionally attached to it. So $33 right now. So it may look scary because the max loss is unlimited, but that's not really true because it's a covered call, so you're not going to be exposed to the unlimited loss. So max profit 34, selling a call, going to make $34. So it was executed. So now let's put it in our calculator. 34. Now let's go to our next one. Our next one is going to be Ford. Now this is a more stable stock. It's a less expensive stock, so our premiums are going to be less, but it's going to be more stable. And again, we do get that dividend, which is nice. Trade options. So now we're going to go with Ford. So I could do $13, which is pretty close, or I could do just $4. I don't really want to do it for $4. So this one I'm going to be more risky. And stay tuned. I'm going to update this on Friday if it gets assigned or not. But right now, if it gets assigned at 13, still be making a little bit of money plus the premium. So we're going to do one, and we're going to make $14. Review, selling a call. We have 100 shares. We're going to make $14 plus 14. So now we're at $48, and we're not done yet. I have one more 100 share position. Energy transfer. I have 100 shares of this one. Price is $18.85. Trade options. We're selling a call. So my average cost is $19.69. And this one for $19. Yeah, so I'm going to skip this one out. So don't feel obligated to do your covered calls every week, even though you have 100 shares. This one doesn't really make sense because if this one gets assigned, it's going to be lower than my average cost, and it's only paying $10. So I'm going to hold this one, and then maybe next week, if it's looking a little better, I will do that. So right here, we have 3 covered calls going. We have SoFi going, and we have Ford going, and we made $48, just about $50 sitting here in our office. And now I'm done. I don't have to do anything involving the stock market until Friday. Worst case, they get assigned, and then I start over like I did today. Or most likely, they will expire worthless, and I just keep the premium, and I could keep stacking the premiums and compounding it every week. So subscribe to this channel if you want to follow my system and follow my journey.